Alright guys, we're back on the grind for a Great One Fallow Deer here on the Awaroa. We are 521 kills in, and right on this area, I just spotted what will most likely be the second diamond of the grind. He seems to be pretty decent size, and the rock is apparently slightly bigger than the first diamond, so everything indicates that this guy will be in fact the second diamond of the grind and hopefully bigger than the first one. Now, the first time I saw this guy, I wasn't sure if it was a dark just as the first diamond or if it was a chocolate, which is the fur type I really wanna get with a diamond score, but then I saw that it is clearly dark. I mean, the dark is also very nice, I also like it, but the chocolate is something else, as well as the white. So anyway, we're gonna shoot this guy using the Zarza. I'm just gonna wait for him to lower his head to start drinking, so we have time to shoot a couple more and then this guy. And that's it. Now it's time to use the 300 to drop that one. On this case, I don't care if I get a viral or not, we just gotta drop that guy. And I guess that will be enough. You know, 4 shots will certainly do it. And now let's see the size of this buck. As I said, he looks slightly bigger than the first diamond we got, and I would say it's likely that he'll score in the 260s. Let's see. And yeah, 261.45, he's a diamond, the second diamond of the grind. It is still possible for them to score above 270s, hence this one is a medium-sized diamond, and of course one of the secondary goals on this grind, apart from getting a great one, will also be to get one of those 270 scoring monsters. Now we are 706 kills into a grind, and it's really nice to see that over there we have what is potentially the third diamond of the grind. And I gotta say that at first glance this level 5 looks quite bigger than the first 2 diamonds. I mean, maybe it's just the angle, but the impression I get seeing this guy is that his antlers are definitely bigger. So before we shoot him, first I'ma drop a couple of these bucks over here. As you can see on this occasion, we're using the Zarza 308. And now it's time to go for the big one. Let's see. Oh. I was about to pull the trigger and he started moving, now he's head on. So I'ma get off the tree stand and I'ma get a bit closer because that is not a great angle. Okay, let's see here. He's down. And I'm actually gonna fast travel here to his tent because I wanna show you something that for some reason happens a lot on this spot. I mean, look at that. For some unknown bug, the hair that drinks on this zone always gets frozen on that exact same spot as soon as I fast travel to this tent. And as far as I'm concerned, this is the only location where this happens on my map, although I've heard of many similar cases across the community, which makes me think that this is a general issue and not something related to my setup. Now let's see a score of this fallow deer, which based off the estimate is not a guaranteed diamond, but seeing this rack I don't think there's any doubt this guy will be for sure the third diamond of the grind, and maybe the biggest. Let's check him out. And he's a diamond, 262.59 max weight, diamond fallow deer, no way. He's a max weight diamond. Maybe score wise he is not especially big, but they don't get any heavier than this. Now we are 774 kills into a grind, and finally I spotted what is the first decent sized piebald of the grind. You know, this is not the first piebald I get on this grind, I already got a couple, but both of them were really small. So this one is the first decent rare after almost 800 kills, and we're gonna drop him using the Zarza. And that's it. He was actually the only male on that zone, so we don't have to worry about any follow-up shot. Now let's take a look at this beautiful and new piebald, because the fallow deer, as you probably already know, got a rework with this update, and one of the most significant changes, apart from the improvement in the quality of the texture and the addition of all the new fur types, was also the addition of new patterns for the piebald variation. You know, I believe there are 2 or 3 different variants, and so far we have gotten only this one. And well, as expected, this guy is only silver, 154.87, he is not too big, so I really hope that we can get at least a gold one, hopefully with the other piebald variation, as we keep getting closer to 1000 kills. Now I think it's safe to say that that guy will be the 4th diamond of the grind after 839 harvests. You know, we got the first 3 using the SARS attribute, but this time I wanna change things up and I'ma drop this guy using the recurve. So we're gonna sneak up to it and hopefully we won't have any issue to get within the bow range. Okay, we are getting closer, we should be already below 50. And he's getting even closer now. 43. Perfectly broadside. So let's go for it. Let's see. And that was apparently a single long. For a moment I thought I messed it up, to be honest. I was expecting an insta-kill. And now let's see if it is actually diamond, because even though the rack is promising, it still has a chance to be a troll because the estimate left that door open. I mean, honestly I would be really surprised if he doesn't make it, but you never know, there's always a possibility. And he's indeed a diamond, 255.46. Not the biggest diamond of the grind, but the best thing about this guy is that it has the chocolate fur type, which as I said was one of the fur types I really wanted to obtain with a diamond score, and here we have it. He looks amazing. Alright guys, shortly after the last diamond, only like 50 kills later, I just spotted what is potentially the 5th diamond of the grind. I wouldn't call it a guaranteed diamond, but from all the level 5s we have seen so far on this grind, this one has the biggest estimate, so I would say that the odds are certainly in our favor. And from what I can tell here, this guy has the dark spotted fur type, which is again one of the fur types that we don't have on a diamond yet, so he'll be a nice addition to the lodge. Fortunately, after nearly 1000 kills, the diamonds are finally starting to appear, because our luck in the first 500 kills was really far from being the best, considering that for this species you can expect to find a diamond every 150 kills or something like that, so getting only one in the first 500 was certainly unlucky. And this guy is a 260.67, officially the 5th diamond of the grind. As you can see, he's a dark spotted, which also looks amazing, although in my opinion not as good as the chocolate. And now with this diamond we have 5 diamonds, 3 rares, 2 trolls and 0 great ones in less than 900 kills. And about time, right before reaching 1000 kills, the first albino of the grind just spawned. I was really looking forward to see one of these guys because the albinos also got a remodel and I really wanna see how big the difference is. You know, maybe it's not a massive difference, but I would expect to see a few minor changes and hopefully some improvements. So I'ma drop him here and then we'll take a close look at the fur to see all the details. Alright, we completely missed that one. And now I'ma fast travel to this tent to claim these guys without any issue. So here we have it, the first albino of the grind. Here we can take a close look at all the details on the model. At a first glance it looks almost the same as the old albino model, except for a few details, like for example now there's some pink around the eyes as you can see. And overall the quality of the fur is way higher now. Now as you can see, the pinkish color is way more evident on the harvest screen. I'm honestly not a huge fan of that because I prefer the albinos to be completely white, but I cannot complain since overall the model is way better now. Now that's a huge pull. A level 4 bantam with a top estimate of 143, while the diamond score is 137. You know, he may not be a level 5, but the thing with the bantams is that it's not too rare for them to make it below max level, in fact it's quite common, so I certainly wouldn't be surprised if this guy is actually diamond. Alright, at the moment we are on one of my favorite places to hunt bantams while they are drinking, not only because of the high number of bantams that you can spot over that side of the lake right here, but mainly because from all the bodies of water where bantams can drink, this one is the only one that doesn't have a single crocodile. So this is literally the only place where you don't have to worry about the crocs spooking your herds at their drink time, and that certainly makes it one of the best locations to hunt bantams on the entire map. Now I'ma shoot this guy. We're gonna use the 470 this time. Let's see. And that was definitely viral, although a second shot wouldn't hurt. Let's see how big it is. As I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a diamond because the estimate was absolutely massive, and I'm pretty sure those horns are the same size as one of the diamond level 4s I got. So let's check them out. 137.83 diamond, a level 4 diamond banting. Another one. He is barely a diamond, but the fact he made it is more than enough to consider this a very nice trophy.